Hello all you simmers, and thank you for watching So Fancy. Today I am going to be building a basement laboratory. Not anything too fancy like a laboratory, but a basement laboratory for those science career tracks. And as soon as you walk down the basement, you are confronted with a decontamination center. Of course, you want to get your Sims decontaminated before they enter the laboratory as well as after. And what I had done is I had made a storage room right after the decontamination center, and then it leads into the main area where we're going to be seeing some desks, some biolabs, and then we also see the invention constructor in the back. So I'm just kind of piecing out everything and making the lighting and making it really kind of laboratory feel, kind of white, matrixy. So if any of you haven't played the career track for the science, I definitely recommend you to do so. There's a lot entailed for it. You can make a lot of money, not as much money as being like, let's say, like a entrepreneur of gaming, but you can make a very good lifestyle for your sim, especially if you're playing without cheats. So typically I don't play with cheats or any type of custom content because, as everyone remembers from Sims 3, once you had some type of custom content, your game kind of crashed a lot. So let's get to this. So right now this is the constructor. Oh my gosh, I cannot say that today. Room. And you're going to see obviously a desk back there. That's where you're going to record all your data and do your research. And then if you haven't used the Invention Constructor, I definitely recommend you to check that out. You can create like the sim ray and order people around and change their clothing. And it's really fun. There's so many upgrades to it. And the sim ray really helps you kind of become that level 10 in that career track really fast at work. So I had collected all these crystals, all these metals from just asking coworkers at work. And then I used a clone machine to make them in abundance. I'm sorry, that was my laundry in real life. So yes, the crystals and the metals, they can be cloned. So you don't have to bother your coworkers and everything for them. But you take your crystals, you take your metals, and you can send your metals and actually get elements sent by the Geo Council. And then with all three, you have these common metals, crystals, and elements, and then you can create other things. I know you can create the alien satellite or just the satellite dish for alien contact, and you can also create the alien wormhole, which I'm going to be adding. So I acquired all these. I synthesized the chemicals while I was in the science track, and you could totally do that too. What's interesting is that there is a serum that you can make that's worth about 1,000 simulins. And it's called Age Away, and you can pretty much take your sim back to age 1. So I don't know if that's something that you want to do if you have like a family, but it would give you a really big opportunity of having those skills, taking your sim back to age 1, and then maybe becoming kind of like a Renaissance sim, like maybe changing and being something else. And I don't know, if you play with the same player for a really long time, that could be beneficial. So right now I am creating the desk. I have seen a lot of science professors in my day, especially at school, but I could have made this really kind of eerie, kind of matrixy kind of feel, but I didn't. I kind of made this like random, like very, what's that word? Maybe messy kind of desk, because when you think of a scientist, you kind of think of Einstein with his crazy hair and his messy desk and his tons of books. And that's, that's obviously a stereotype, but scientists, they have a boatload of information. They're constantly working on new things. So it was definitely to give a greater feeling to that. That painting right there above the chemical, or the plant analyzer, I should say, that you actually get in probably level 5. And it's actually a cell. It's a plant cell, but in like Simland. And then what I just created, that was kind of like a small observatory, so that maybe if you have like government council coming over, or maybe you're getting grants, or maybe you just have some people over that just don't want to get their hands dirty with the invention constructor, they can sit there and observe. So this is what I was talking about. This is the alien wormhole, and you can create this with Invention Constructor. And you can go to the alien wormhole and collect alien metals and crystals, and then you can utilize them to synthesize new serums and whatnot. So over to the right, this would probably be more of like a bio kind of chemistry lab. And I kind of put a TV since we don't have any hands-on microscopes. So this is the done piece. This is the 360 view. And I really like that it's open, but it kind of covers all the bases that your Sims need to perform well and really kind of just get higher in their career as soon as possible. So I definitely recommend. I'm not quite sure if the downloaded content will come with the specialized elements and crystals. I'm unsure because I actually created them during my career track, but if not, now you have storage room to put all that. And even if you want, you can remove all the stuff off the shelf and maybe rearrange it to your liking and whatnot. So I really enjoyed the science track, and I definitely am probably going to be playing this again with this particular basement, and probably in the future I'm going to be looking at making an actual laboratory, maybe something bigger and very home-like. So thanks for watching, guys. I kind of took a basic approach to this, but hey, the possibilities are endless, and I definitely recommend you to go and check that out. I will put this download in the description box, and you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, I kind of said that wrong, playing Sims, and have a lovely day.